Do you feel it? That flicker in your chest, that spark they tried to snuff out with doubt, whispers, and fear. They told you to stay small, stay quiet, stay predictable. They whispered warnings, they screamed commands, they imagined you'd crumble. But you laughed, you grinned while the world trembled. You chose what they feared, the path they said was impossible, the risk they thought would destroy you. And now they can't shut up. They watch, stunned, powerless, and terrified because you stepped beyond their control, beyond their expectations, beyond their limitations. This isn't just a story of rising, it's a declaration of war on mediocrity, on fear, on anyone who ever doubted your fire. Every heartbeat pulses with danger and excitement. Every breath tastes like triumph. You are alive, unpredictable, unstoppable, and the world will feel it. The whispers that once haunted you, they are now sparks beneath your feet, fueling a blaze that cannot be extinguished. And the best part? The chaos, the thrill, the danger, they are all yours to command. You are the storm, the fire, the silent revenge. And tonight everything changes. So lean in, listen closely, feel the energy. Because by the end of this, you won't just be motivated, you'll feel unstoppable, you'll feel alive. You'll feel the dangerous thrill of having chosen the path everyone else feared to tread. This is your rise. This is your fire. And it's only beginning. Do you hear them? Those faint, sly whispers that slither through the corners of your life, pretending to be harmless, pretending to guide, but really they're nothing more than chains dressed as advice. Don't try that. Don't push yourself. Don't risk it. At first it's almost comical, isn't it? A soft sound, barely noticeable, like a shadow brushing against your shoulder. But if you let it linger, if you allow it to seep into your mind, suddenly it's a weight. It presses down, squeezing your chest, constricting your thoughts, tempting you to shrink, to obey, to surrender. And yet here's the thrill, you realize it's all meaningless. The whispers are not about you, they're about them, about their fears, their doubts, their inability to step beyond the cage they've built for themselves. That realization sparks something wild inside you. A laugh, almost uncontrollable, as you grasp the absurdity of it all. They try to cage fire with paper, to contain a storm with a whisper. And you burn, you roar, you rise. Excitement coils in your chest. You can feel it building like electricity, crackling along your spine, tingling through your fingertips. Every whisper you ignore adds fuel to your fire. Every warning you sidestep sharpens your mind. Every doubt you dismiss hammers your courage into something unbreakable. And oh, the danger of it, the delicious, terrifying thrill that comes from knowing you are moving where no one dared, where no one even imagined. You step into spaces filled with risk, uncertainty, and judgment, and yet you grin, letting a low, victorious laugh escape your lip. They never saw this coming. They never imagined that the very voices that were meant to bind you would ignite you instead. The whispers try to control the story of your life, to write your narrative before you even realize. They push, they prod, they attempt subtle manipulations disguised as advice, trying to convince you that limitation equals safety. But the fire inside cannot be extinguished by fear. It responds only to challenge, to defiance, to audacity. And in that moment of rebellion, you understand something so powerful it makes your chest swell. Their fear, their panic, their attempts to control. They are evidence of your power, evidence of the truth they refuse to face. You cannot be contained, you cannot be predicted, and you certainly cannot be silenced. And so you laugh, softly at first, a whisper that echoes back at the very voices that tried to suppress you. Then louder, a roar that shakes the air, a sound that vibrates with triumph, defiance, and pure energy. Every ounce of fear they tried to instill in you becomes exhilaration. Every shadow of doubt becomes momentum. Every whisper that once threatened to break you now dances beneath your feet like kindling, feeding a blaze that refuses to die. Wow. Look at what happens when you stop listening. Their whispers are no longer chains, they are sparks. And as the sparks ignite, you feel unstoppable, untouchable, alive in a way that only those who leap beyond fear can ever understand. The whispers were supposed to hold you down. Instead, they lifted you higher. They were meant to terrify. Instead, they awakened laughter, power, and audacity. And when the first daring step is taken, when the first risk is embraced, the whispers die, leaving only the roar of someone who has chosen themselves over their fear. That's the magic. That's the thrill. That's the beginning of everything extraordinary. The edge. That razor-thin line where fear and exhilaration collide. Where hesitation screams at you to step back, but something deep inside laughs and urges you forward. You feel it in your bones, don't you? That pull, that tension, that electric hum that tells you this moment will define everything. The world around you trembles with possibility, and your heart races so fast it almost drowns out the sound of your own thoughts. And there it is, the edge. Dangerous, intoxicating, terrifying, and yet undeniably thrilling. Some people freeze here. Some fall to their knees begging for comfort or pleading for excuses that never existed. Some gasp, trembling at the idea of stepping into the unknown. But not you. You lean forward. You grin, letting a low chuckle escape your lips, because the edge isn't a threat, it's a playground. A proving ground, a place where the weak tremble and the powerful rise. You feel alive like never before. The tension pulses through your veins, coiling with energy that demands to be unleashed. Excitement dances in your chest. Danger sparkles in the air around you. And you laugh softly at the audacity of what you are about to do. At the edge, the world narrows. The noise fades. The distractions disappear. Only one truth remains. Your choice. Step forward and risk it all. Or retreat into comfort and never know the heights you could reach. And that's the exquisite danger of this place. It doesn't care about hesitation. It doesn't wait. The edge forces decision. The edge strips pretense. And in that stillness, you feel the raw power of possibility. Every nerve in your body tingles. Every heartbeat drums a war song. Every breath carries the electric promise of what's to come. It's terrifying. It's exhilarating. It's alive. And then comes the leap. The step. The moment you defy every fear, every expectation, every limit. Your old self shatters in a brilliant flash. You are no longer bound by the chains of comfort or the whispers of doubt. Momentum takes over. Energy surges. The world tilts, blurs, and suddenly you are flying, not falling. And oh, the thrill. A laugh escapes you, low and dangerous, vibrating with victory and disbelief. Wow. This is what it feels like to truly be alive. Every sensation is sharper, every color more vivid, every sound loud. The edge has transformed from threat to thrill, from danger to power, from fear to liberation. Here's the secret the world doesn't understand. The edge is not punishment. It is revelation. It is It is proof that you are more than you believed, stronger than anyone dared predict, and far more dangerous than anyone imagined. The risk was never the enemy. The hesitation was never the obstacle. The whispers were never the limit. The edge simply showed you what was possible when fear is replaced by audacity, uncertainty is replaced by courage, and danger becomes your playground. And as you rise, breathless, triumphant, exhilarated, you hear their voices, the gasps, the doubts, the shock. But they no longer matter. The edge has become yours. It has revealed the truth. You are unstoppable, untouchable, unshakable. And oh, the laughter that bubbles from your chest. It's the final note. The declaration that nothing, not even fear itself, can bind the power that now courses through your veins. And then it hits the screens. Oh yes, they come roaring like a storm breaking against fragile walls, shattering the silence you once navigated so carefully. At first it's chaotic, confusing, almost laughable if you let it be. They scream because they are shocked, because they are panicked, because they never expected someone to rise above their control. Their words are frantic, jagged and desperate, laced with envy, fear, and disbelief. And you stand in the eye of it all, calm, collected, laughing softly at the chaos they've created. Ha! Wow, they really thought they could contain me. Their screams are the soundtrack of your triumph. Every yell, every frantic accusation, every desperate attempt to drag you back down. It's music to your ears. Because here's the delicious truth. They only scream because you did what they feared. Every plan they hatched to predict you, every warning they issued, every whisper meant to intimidate, has failed spectacularly. And now they are left exposed, powerless, flailing against the momentum you've built in silence, in risk, in audacity. And the thrill of that realization makes your chest thrum with energy, makes your blood pulse with fire, and forces a dangerous, victorious grin onto your face. It's not just excitement, it's dangerous joy. You feel a surge of anger mingled with amusement, a furious electric energy that sharpens your focus and heightens every sense. Every scream aimed at you is an admission they underestimated your resolve, your courage, your ability to rise above their limitations. They panicked because they were never prepared for someone to step outside the boundaries they desperately tried to enforce. And in that panic, in that chaos, you see clarity. You see the truth of who you've become. You see the untouchable, unstoppable version of yourself. The one who moves forward with calculated audacity, who thrives on risk, who laughs at fear itself. And oh, the excitement of knowing they are powerless. Watching them flail, hearing the desperation in their voices is intoxicating. You let a low chuckle escape, a sound that vibrates with strength, pride, and triumph. They don't even know how far I've gone, and it's beautiful. Every scream, every frantic word, every shocked gasp is fuel. It strengthens your resolve. It sharpens your mind. It fortifies your spirit. Their noise, once meant to break you, now propels you higher, pushes you further, drives you faster toward the destiny they said was impossible. The beauty of the screams lies in their truth. They reveal fear. They reveal envy. They reveal the fragility of anyone who underestimated you. And in that revelation you find unshakable power. You feel the danger and the thrill coiling through your veins, the laughter that rises from deep within your chest, the excitement of knowing that what you've done is irreversible. You have crossed the line. You have chosen audacity over safety. You have embraced your fire, while they remain trapped in panic, unable to comprehend what has just unfolded. And as their voices echo into the distance, you smile, laughing softly, knowing this is just the beginning. After the screams fade, after the chaos settles and the noise of the world can't reach you anymore, there comes silence. Not soft silence, not polite silence, but the kind that vibrates in your chest, hums in your bones, and fills every nerve with anticipation. It's a dangerous kind of quiet. It's the kind that makes the air thick, heavy, almost electric, as if the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for what comes next. And oh, you feel it. The thrill, the danger, the excitement coursing through every fiber of your being. You've crossed the line. You've shattered the boundaries. And now comes the moment where everything changes. This silence isn't empty. It's alive. It's pulsing with possibility, with power, with raw energy you've cultivated through fire, risk, and defiance. Every scar, every failure, every whispered doubt you once carried is now fuel, stoking the flames inside you, making them roar louder than ever. You feel it, don't you? That quiet pulse that vibrates through your chest, that hum of anticipation in your mind, that electricity that sparks at the tips of your fingers. It's dangerous. It's thrilling. It's intoxicating. And it makes you laugh softly. A low, knowing laugh that hints at the chaos to come, a laugh that carries excitement, confidence, and pure audacity. The silence is a mirror. It reflects everything you've become and everything you're about to become. It's a moment of preparation, a moment of revelation, a moment where the storm gathers before the thunder strikes. You can feel your heart racing, your breath deepening, the energy building in waves that threaten to spill over. It's the calm before the storm. Yes, but it's not passivity, it's strategy. It's focus. It's the final step before the leap into absolute power. And in that quiet, you realize you are ready. You are alive. You are dangerous. Every instinct you've honed, every lesson you've learned, every spark of audacity and defiance that has carried you this far is now concentrated in this moment. You feel excitement tingling in your blood, fear dissolving into adrenaline, anticipation coiling like lightning ready to strike. And oh, the danger of it. The danger that makes your pulse hammer, your breath quicken, your mind sharpen. You can sense it. The world holding its breath, waiting, trembling, unaware of what is about to unfold. And you laugh again quietly at first, letting the sound carry your triumph and intent, letting it vibrate through the air like a signal, I am ready. Watch carefully. This silence, this pause, is not just a break between chaos and victory, it's a declaration. It's proof that you are beyond noise, beyond distraction, beyond expectation. They may still chatter, still panic, still whisper behind closed doors, but their voices can't reach you. You exist above, beyond, untouchable. The storm is coming, and you are the storm. Every heartbeat in this silence is the countdown. Every breath is a signal. And when you rise, when you move, when the chaos returns, it will be on your terms, dangerous, thrilling, unstoppable. The silence before the rise is sacred. It's alive. It's electric. It's your proving ground. And as you stand in it, laughing softly, feeling the pulse of power coil through your veins, you know one undeniable truth: you are ready to strike, to ascend, to dominate, and nothing in this world, not fear, not doubt, not expectation, can stop you. Transformation isn't polite. It doesn't knock on your door or ask for permission. It crashes into your life like a tidal wave, shattering everything you once thought you were, burning down the illusions that kept you small, and forcing you to confront the raw, unpolished power inside yourself. Every fear you've carried, every doubt that whispered you weren't enough, every attempt to control or contain you has been a teacher in disguise, sculpting a version of you that is sharper, stronger, and infinitely more dangerous than anyone could have imagined. In that chaos, you laugh. Not softly, not politely, but a low, dangerous laugh that vibrates with the thrill of realization. Wow, this is who I am. The transformation is electric. It courses through your veins, igniting every nerve ending, making your blood hum with possibility, with audacity, with power. You feel it deep in your chest, a furnace of energy that pushes you forward faster, higher, sharper. Your mind becomes a weapon honed by every obstacle, every betrayal, every challenge you faced and overcame. You are no longer constrained by expectation or fear. You are fluid, unpredictable, untouched. Every glance in the mirror is a reminder the person staring back is forged from fire, tempered in chaos, and fueled by a relentless desire to rise above the limitations others tried to impose. And there's excitement in that, isn't there? The dangerous, thrilling kind of excitement that makes your heart pound and your breath quicken. Every movement feels amplified, every thought sharper, every instinct alive and awake. You have become someone who can dance with danger, who can thrive in chaos, who can smile while the world trembles around you. Every challenge becomes a proving ground. Every risk becomes a stepping stone. Every obstacle is an opportunity to show the world what it never expected. That you cannot be broken, that you cannot be tamed, that you are unstoppable. Anger, excitement, triumph, danger, they all blend into one pure, intoxicating energy that surges through your veins. You laugh again, softly at first, then louder, a sound that reverberates with power, defiance, and the thrill of discovery. They underestimated you. They tried to define your limits. They whispered their doubts and screamed their fear. And now in this transformation you realize something beautiful. None of it mattered. Their fear was your catalyst. Their doubt was your fuel. Their attempts to contain you only made you sharper, stronger, more alive than ever before. The transformation is not just change, it's revelation. It's the moment you see clearly who you are and what you can do. It's the dangerous thrill of knowing that you are no longer a prisoner of expectation, that you are now the author of your own story, that every step you take, every decision you make, every risk you embrace is a statement of power, freedom, and audacity. The person you once were would never recognize you, and the world will never forget you. You've crossed the line. You've shattered the old self. You've become a storm, a force, a presence that commands attention and respect. And as the transformation solidifies, as the fire in your veins burns hotter, as the laughter escapes your chest, you know one undeniable truth. This is only the beginning. You are no longer reacting to the world. You are shaping it. You are alive, dangerous, unstoppable, and nothing can hold you back. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Twist Mind if this hit your